There are many opportunities in the veterinary profession, and one of them is veterinary missions. And my husband and I would have never in a billion years thought that we'd be doing this. My brother was a vet, and I actually got a job at the same laboratory that he had worked at. And that's where John and I met. We started dating and then got married 2 years later. Late 90s, we'd been married 10 years. Practice was going well. We got quite involved in organized veterinary medicine, and we're on some different committees with some national organizations.
I was given the opportunity to do a lot of speaking around the country. There was a point where I was spending more and more time away, and Lori told me she's getting used to not having me there. I was creating a situation where instead of bringing Lori and I closer together, it was driving us apart. When the kids leave, then we won't know each other and could very well end up divorced.
And then 9/11 happened. It just kind of shone a spotlight on, what are you doing with your life? Is it valuable?
When we first came to Mongolia and we went out with a team, we saw that the two teacher evangelists had such a passion to share Christ with everybody that they met. God did some just amazing things.
The short-term thing was kind of about as far as I thought we would ever go with CVM. I really did not expect us to ever move into long-term service. And my husband suggested we explore long-term missions in 2018. We prayed over that for several months, but we just felt like this gentle nudge.
So we made that commitment. We're going to start moving this direction, and we'll see where God leads it. If he doesn't want us going to Mongolia, he'll shut the doors, but instead doors just opened on up. The Mongolians rely on their livestock in so many aspects for their life. But beyond being a food source, it's their bank account. Oftentimes, it's their transportation or their tractor. When we can show them ways that they can make their livestock healthier, we build this, I like to call it an animal bridge. And if we don't have the language, don't know the culture so well, it's why it's really neat to be able to work with nationals and help them build credibility with the veterinarians and herders to be able to speak and share Christ with them.
The results aren't up to us. He's going to shine his light where he's going to shine it, and his word's not going to return void. And our job is just to be obedient to whatever it is that he's set in front of us to do. And if we can just be obedient in our tiny little part, that's what we're called to do.